We've got a new Superman movie coming in 2025. We know this. James Gunn's first movie of his brand new DCU, Superman Legacy, comes out in the summer of 2025. We've already got our Lois Lane. We've already got our Superman. Hell, we've even already got our Green Lantern in the delightful Canadian kid, Nathan Fillion. Yay! And now we got our Lex Luthor, and it's a hell of an actor, Nicholas Hoult. This comes to us from the folks at Deadline who wrote the following. We hear that James Gunn has found his Lex Luthor in British actor Nicholas Hoult. Several sources tell us. A movie star was always eyed for this role after Gunn selected fresh face David Cornsweet in the title role and Emmy winner Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. The studio wanted to go through the casting process after the SAG-AFTRA strike of landing an actor to play Luthor. Warner's is already in business with Holt on Clint Eastwood's Juror Number 2. Holt also starred in the 2015 Warner Brothers blockbuster Mad Max Fury Road, which made over $380 million at the global box office. All right, first of all, this casting was already done. I'm going to tell you right now, this casting was already done prior to the actor strike. I mean, we did a story months ago on that. The word going around is that Nicholas Hoult is probably going to be Lex Luthor. You guys remember that, right? And now here we are after, and Deadline is now saying, and the Hollywood Reporter is also saying, yeah, we hear it's now a done deal, blah, blah. It was a done deal before. We just knew it was going to have to wait till after this is coming. Listen, the number one thing I look for as a fan, as an individual fan, the number one thing I personally look for when it comes to the casting of these types of characters and these types of roles is not are they the right height, not do they have the right hair color, not are their eyes blue. The number one thing for me always is and still continues to be, are you getting a great actor? And they got themselves a great actor. I have been impressed with the Nicholas Hoult in just about everything he's done. He had a smaller role, but a really good. What was the one he just did with Anya Taylor-Joy and Ralph Fiennes?
The Menu?
The Menu. He was so good in that, playing this weaselly little character. Where I really took notice of Nicholas Hoult was in the movie Warm Bodies.
Yes.
That is an underrated movie, and his performance in it is incredible. I loved him in X-Men First Class, the banker. The movie wasn't fantastic, but he played J.R.R. Tolkien.
Right.
In Tolkien, he was great in that. Obviously, Mad Max Fury Road. And you know what? The movie may not have been great. I loved his performance in Renfield. I thought he almost saved the movie. Well, him and Nicolas Cage nearly saved the movie. But I mean, I have loved him in everything he's appeared in. He's just constantly shown that he's got the goods. And for him to land the role of such an iconic, not just comic book character, but cinematic character, Lex Luthor, because you're now walking in the shoes of Gene Hackman, right? Playing this role, which is fantastic. Now, subsequently, a little bit earlier this morning, word also came out that Eve Tessenbacher has been cast, an actress whose name I can't remember right now, and a couple of other smaller castings.
Jimmy Olsen too, yeah.
The main headline here is that we've got our Lex Luthor, and I'll tell you what, it's the right age, given the age of Superman that they're going with. I think this is a fabulous choice. There are many other actors who are listed on a potential shortlist I think would have been wonderful choices as well, but right near the top for me was Nicholas Hoult, and I am no pun intended, super happy that it's going to be him, and I cannot wait to see him in this role. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, DraftKings. There's so much to be thankful for. Family, friends, food, and NFL football all week long. DraftKings Sportsbook is keeping your Thanksgiving week full of action. New customers can bet just $5 on the NFL action to score $150 instantly in bonus bets. No matter your appetite, there's something for you. Money lines, parlays, props, live bets, and so much more. You name it, they've got it. And it's a big Thanksgiving week. Detroit Lions are favored over the Green Bay Packers. The Dallas Cowboys are favored over Washington. Who will you pick? So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the code Campea. New customers can bet $5 on the NFL Thanksgiving action to score $150 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, with the code Campea. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. Please play responsibly. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, must be 21 or older in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/football terms. Chris, you heard it's now appears to be official. Yeah. James Gunn, I don't think, has tweeted it out yet, but I expect that coming soon. What do you think about the choice of Nicholas Hoult being Lex Luthor?
Love this casting. Love this actor. I mean, The Great, I think, is a tremendous example of his acting chops. He's so wonderful. And I love him being the big bad. I think he's going to do such a great job here. Lex Luthor is a delicious villain. You have so much good stuff to work with here because it is that idea, again, coming back to this concept with Superman of, I have the right to govern people. I am better. I am stronger. I am more intelligent. It is my purpose to control humanity, which is always at odds with Superman Kal-El Clark's ideology of, well, I have this power, so I should help people, but I shouldn't rule over them. And I love that we are assembling this cast of characters that support that ideology that he's going to have to butt up against, which is wonderful. Nicholas Hoult is a tremendous talent. I think this is such a stacked cast already. I think it's going to be super fun stuff. Even if this movie doesn't have the greatest script, which I'm really hoping it does, you've got such talent here that I feel like it's still going to be a worthwhile watch. I mean, it could just be them talking about his mom making this cape and I'd watch it. I'd be into it.
But I mean, look, it will ultimately come down to the script.
Absolutely.
And, James Gunn has never let me down. I'm trying to think of the James Gunn project that I liked the least. I don't know. I mean, I think maybe the James Gunn movie that I like the least might be Guardians 2.
Brightburn?
And James Gunn didn't write or direct that movie.
Sorry.
I think his brother or his cousin or his stepsister, I can't remember, was involved in that. But I mean, I think Guardians 2, which I still quite like, and I think that is my least favorite thing of his.
Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed.
I think you got it.
Yeah.
I think you just got it. That's right.
I mean, if it's not that, what is it?
You know what? Maybe it was a brilliant script that got ruined by the director.
Maybe
that was the situation. You're right. You got to go that far back. You got to go back to Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. You got to go that or like Tromeo and Juliet, which even that though,
masterpiece.
that's a fun one.
For the genre,
all the trauma stuff is so good.
Are you kidding me? For the genre, it's perfect. So yeah, I think, man, look. I am not saying that Superman Legacy is going to be amazing. I am not saying that it is going to resurrect DC on screen. What I am saying is that everything I've seen coming together so far has been a positive. I like every decision they've made so far. Now listen, this could be another Gangster Squad where they put all the right pieces together and it ends up being a woof. And maybe that's what Superman Legacy will be. But I'm just saying right now, a year and a half out, I'm loving everything I'm seeing. I'm loving the approach they seem to be taking. I obviously love the person behind all of it. I really like the casting they've done so far. I like what we've heard, at least for the rumors, is what the story might be, including characters like the Authority and whatnot in there. I mean, I just think this has got a lot of potential.
Yeah. And
if it sucks, it's going to be one of my biggest disappointments of movie going if this movie sucks. Because right now I've got a lot of hope in it. I really, really do. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.